Hey folks, it's Rose again from Simples Emporium, and I've got another quick charm update for you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and start so that this video isn't quite as long as the last. I'm going to start with this little guy, which I made as a dirigible plum from Harry Potter. In the books they're described as radish-like, but then in the movies they're a little more orange and kind of peachy looking. So I kind of went for a happy medium. Alright, there's the dirigible plum. And now for a couple of remakes. I showed this guy in my last video. This is Makar, the Korok from Wind Waker, the Zelda game. And I wanted to go ahead and remake him with some of my new tools and whatnot, and this is my result. I'm very, very pleased with this little guy. He's still just as round. I got the wood grain pretty nice on him, I think. And I love the way the leaf turned out. The painting's a lot cleaner. Let's see here. Also from Zelda, and this one's from Skyward Sword, is Machi, the Kikwi. And I just love them. I love that little QQ sound that they make. And then, kind of expanding on the face beasts that you see over here. This is one of the older ones, the first one in a shell that I did, and I made him a big brother. So this one's new, he's got little feet, and I tried a little painting on top, which turned out pretty well. Most of the time my hands are not steady enough for painting, but I got it relatively symmetrical. I really like him. Then I've been really focused on Adventure Time and Bravest Warriors, so I worked up this little series of owl charms. So we've got the Cosmic Owl, which I just copied pretty directly from the show. Cosmic Owl. His eyes are actually glow in the dark. I was really pleased that I had some of that on hand. Really pleased with how the pastels worked out and the translucence of the yellow. So that's him, but then I wanted to make more owls, so I made a little Jake Owl, a little Bimo Owl, and then the Fin Owl, which is probably my favorite because I gave him a little backpack. I love his backpack. And then his little smirking face. So really like how these little guys turned out. Then more Adventure Time. Finn and Jake cakes. Really like these two. Then I made two Jelly Kids. Eee, look at the bellies. Two Jelly Kids using the Little Muse tutorial. And this is this is like the first item that I ever made with polymer clay, but you can see it's pretty rough, so really pleased with how these little bitty guys turned out. And I'll link that tutorial as well below. And then, just for the heck of it, I made little fairy poops. I don't really get the appeal of the poo charms. I mean, these are pretty cute, but when you think about poo, not sure that's what I want hanging from my keychain or my necklace, but still, made some little poops. Then just this one little Super Nintendo controller. I just wanted to make a kind of girly one, a pretty one. And then a moon charm. And instead of going the kawaii route, I went for a slightly more natural look with the craters and then that really iconic lighter spot at one of the poles. Really like that one, how that turned out. This is probably my favorite of the whole lot. It's a little mandrake, a little chubby mandrake root. He's got a very cute chubby little face, but I really like how the wood grain turned out. The roots turned out pretty well. I darkened them like it had just been pulled up from the soil. Really, really happy with him. And then, this little lot, these are an original design that I'm really, really liking, and I'm going to be doing more of. They are upside down cake babies, and I'm thinking of calling them cupsies or upsy daisies or something like that. Something really ridiculously cute. But I'm really bad at thinking up cute names, so we'll see what they end up getting called. But basically they're just little upside down cupcakes, as you can see when you flip them over. And I gave them little faces and turned them the other side around, and I really love how they turned out. I used the Fimo effect for this one and kind of blended it. But I think this one is probably my absolute favorite. I may go back and paint this one, but I love the shape of it. Each one has turned out a little bit different, and I really, really like them. I'm going to be making a lot of those, I think. And then this is the very first one that I made, so I went ahead and put him on a chain. And just in case you guys want to order one of these from my shop, this is the kind of chain and findings you can expect. I really like nice findings with these nice bail clips and pinches and whatnot. I don't like the silver ball chain, but if you really prefer that, just let me know, and I can attach that instead. Alright, so that's the charm update for now, and I'll see you guys next time.